Red Rider, Lunatic Fringe. Okay, so let's play through all the different parts of the song. I even got the slide solo for you in there. Just jam through all those parts. After that, I'll go back through and guide you through it a little more, kind of tell you some steps, what's going on. Before we jump into the song, pretty please help out the channel. Press that subscription button. You'd be real happy if you did, and I'll be happy as well. And let's get on into the song, Lunatic Fringe. Okay, so we can start it off. We get this kind of synth intro that happens. And these cool little kind of like whistle things that happen. And we can make it sound pretty close, pretty cool with the slide here. And say you have like an EBO, that'd be even better. I'll leave you a link in the description so you can check out these EBOs. They're pretty cool. If you don't, you could probably just get some like sustain on there, and make sure you put some reverb, some echo on this, so it kind of gives it that spooky vibe, carries it out a little longer. So what we'll do is it'll be up here at the 12th fret of the B. All right, and you click on our EBO there, and it'll give us our note, and then we just take that 12, slide it up to 15, come back down to 12, and then end on a 5. All on the same string there, the B, okay? All right, in the second part, it just kind of goes higher with it. All right, so we're going to come all the way up here to the 19 on the B. We'll be at that 19. We'll take it up to the 22, back down to the 19, okay, and then down to 17. All right, and then we just kind of get these B chord strums here. And we can play it here at the bar chord style. We do 7 on the E with the 9 on the A and D. And it's just 2 strums and a rest. All right, and then you can finish it with like a pick scrape. Okay, then we get our verse pattern here. This is also kind of like the second part of the intro. It's a little bit of a cleaner tone, and it's a little more picking going on here. So we'll start here in the A spot here. So you want to hit an open A, then we hit 2 on the G, hammer on open to 2 on the D, and then do a quick open low A back to 2G. So slowly it'd be something like. Okay, so just kind of get that pattern, that motion down. All right, and once you get the hang of that, that's pretty much like the picking style we use for each position throughout this. So it'll just be a matter of like changing your left hand, and you just keep picking away. All right, so up to tempo, it'd be something like. Okay, you want to do that 4 times, and then we're going to move to the B position. So essentially, just take everything we did, move it up 2 frets. Got the 2 on the A, 4s on the D and the G, and same style there. You hit the 2A, 4G, hammer the 2 to 4 on the D. Quick 2 on the A, and then back to the 4 on the G. Okay, picking it exactly the same way. It's just we moved our spot up to the 2nd fret here. Okay, and at this point, we're going to repeat that B position we just did in a D position. Okay, the D position, we're just kind of making that D chord. Hit the open D and hit the 3 on the B, hammer the G open to 2, open D, back to 3B. All right, and for picking, you just kind of drop it down to the next set of 3 strings. All right, then we would go back to the B, do the D again, go back to the B, and now we kind of start our next new set here, where we'll be bouncing between the B and the A. Okay, and the A is just like we did before. Okay, so we would go 4 times with that B, 4 times with that A, and repeat those 2 sets twice. Okay, so let's just play this whole thing up to tempo so that you can get the timing and the feel of everything here. All right, and then we get the first of a couple of different little interlude sections. The first one here kind of sets itself apart. It just does its own style. It starts with the same 2 B power chords that the rest of them will. Okay, so just that same spot from the beginning there. A couple of B power chord strums. All right, in this first interlude, we're going to do this bend where it's 9 on the G and the B, and you just give it like a slow bend release, and then come off to 7s on the G and B. All right, and then we'll finish it with a couple of 9s on the D. Okay, it's following that vocal that happens right there. All right, and this just repeats 3 times. Okay, we would get back into our verse pattern again. Go through that like we did before, and we get to the second interlude section, and it kind of adds some more stuff here. They all start the same way with those 2 B power chord strums at the 7th fret. All right, but now this is going to add like these 3 different little chord things that happen after each one of those power chord strums. Okay, so the first time through, it'll be this here where we're 7 on the G, 8 on the B. We hit that, come up to 9G, 10B, and then finish 9G, 11D. Okay. All right. Second time through, hit our power chords, and then we're going to do 7s on the G and B, do a 9G with the 8B, and then finish on that 9G, 11D again. Okay, so just slight little differences there. All right. Third time through, same power chords, and we're going to take it higher now. We go start with the 9G, 10B, bring it up to 11G, 12B, finish on 7G, 8B. Okay, last time through, hit our power chords, start higher at the 11G, 12B, and we're just going to descend. Okay, so start there at the 11G, 12B, bring it down to 9G, 10B, and then finish on our 9G, 11D. All right, so just kind of this fun little exercise of switching around those little 3 sets of chords there. So let's just do it up to speed here. Special note, this happens at the outro also. And when we do it at the outro, you do the whole thing twice. For that second interlude, you just go through it once. Okay, we get into the slide solo here. Real fun slide solo, a lot of cool tones in this. Start by just doing a high 17 on the B there. Just give it some vibrato and just slide out of it. Okay. And then once it officially kicks in, we do a 17, 15 on the B, and then a little slide up to 14 on the B. Okay. Slide up to 9s on the A and D. Okay, then we'll do slide up to 7B, and then hit a 7E under it. Do that twice. Okay. Hit 7s on the A and D, and then hold it a moment, slide it out. Okay, then we do G string here. We go 7, slow slide down to 6, back to 7, and then slide that up to 9 slowly, and then back down to 7. Okay, and then we'll come up to 15 on the B, down to 14, and then a couple of 12s on the B. Okay, next solo section here, be at 12 on the B, slide that up to 15, hit the 15 again, and then bring that all the way up to 19. Okay, slide that 19 all the way up to 22, and then a slow back down to 19. Okay, and then we'll come low here, we go slide 7, 9A, hit the 9 on the D under that, and just repeat that about 4 times. Okay, do a 9 to 9 on the A and D. Okay, slide 6 to 7 on the G, back down to 6. All right, and then we go 9, 7D, and then 7D again. come up to 15 on the B, go 14, and then finish with 11 to 9 on the G. Okay, and then we get into our outro little interlude part there. Okay, we would get into our verse pattern, do the outro section, the interlude, and during the end of that outro interlude, we get these little cool slide riffs that come in. The first one happens a couple times, where we slide up to 15 on the B, hit 14, and then 14 G. Okay. And the second one, we come all the way up to 22 on the high E, and then hit 22 on the B. That pretty much ends the song. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.